right, it's Music Therapy last show, finally. What's up, everybody? All right, here we go. We are starting the show a little late. I am sorry. It's the usual thing lately. I didn't even start the show. I actually did this once before and then failed to push the live button twice because they have a 2 times push it twice button. I don't know why. Anyway, here we are. Thank you very much for showing up. Whoever's there. Let me see if there's anyone there. There's 4 people there. That means there's only one other person there right now. Because I didn't have time. 2? Okay.
2.
Oh, 2. Okay, we got backstage recordings here. We got Greasy Monkey in. Nobody knew I was going to go live. I thought it was going to be like Sunday where I just don't show, right? Again, because Sunday I wanted to do the interview of my mom talking about the Beatles concert that she went to, the very last ever Beatles show live that they did where you could buy tickets to. There was that rooftop one that you saw on that documentary, right? You guys saw that thing? That was cool, right? But people don't know when I'm going live. It's just a surprise, right? And usually it's right, Alex. And usually it's 7 o'clock Pacific time, 10 p.m. Eastern time here on Thursday nights. It's been like that for years now. I think probably at least 3 years, at least 2, if not 3, maybe just 2. But yeah, I switched over. I was previously on Wednesdays. Then I switched to Thursdays. Then some other guys went on to Wednesdays. Then some other dudes did Wednesdays. And then John even talked about doing a Thursday show, but then he changed his mind. So here we are. We're doing the Thursday night gear and demo show. I've got the blue mic. You've got the red mic. And you got, what kind of mic you got there? You got a blue mic too.
It's a blue. It's a blue.
It's a blue one. Yeah, there it is. Blue. Also a blue mic. And Johnny said he might join us a little bit later, like around, I don't know. He said 6:30, but I'm just like, he's going for a walk at 6:30. So that means whenever his walk's over, he'll join us. Right? So whenever that is. But I'm going to have a sip of my coffee because I'm still in recovery mode from the Whiskey A Go-Go show, by the way. Solo that. Oops, what the heck was that? I got the news popped up on me. Go away, news.
Oh, when you like hover right over it.
Yeah, I don't know, how do I get rid of it now? Go away. I don't want to see more. I want to get rid of you. How does this happen? Okay, there it is. All right, anyway, there we go. So let me go ahead and show you what I got while in Los Angeles. Oh, that's Ronnie and Johnny. Ronnie and Johnny, the alter egos. You guys see that?
What?
Oh, the Whiskey Go-Go shirt.
Can you see it?
Yep. Nice
Whiskey A Go-Go shirt, yeah.
Cool.
So I got several other things, including some future swag giveaway stuff. So we've got a rainbow bar and grill Whiskey A Go-Go Lemmy's Lounge bar and grill. That's where you go to the bar and grill there, and you can hang out at Lemmy's Lounge. So I'm going to use this in the packaging of one of the giveaways, which we're going to do tonight. How about that? You guys ready for that? Is anyone here for that? All right, I'm sure some of you guys.
Right now, it's just going to be me.
Some of you guys want to win one of these, right? I haven't started the giveaway process yet. Should I? I could do that. Yeah. Why don't we do that? We'll try to entice people into the show.
Just put congrats, Ron.
Yeah. Congrats, Ron. Ron's hoping that I'm going to give him something else that I purchased today, which is a secret. No, it's not, because it's in the thumbnail. but I thought that was cool. So let me go ahead and get the comments up so I can see people. Well, it looks like we have 11 people here, but I'm only seeing 4 of us or 5. How many of us is Ron Gunner? Yeah, right. StreamYard. They want me to pay for this thing too. And then we've got Alex, and we've got backstage recording. What's up, dude? That is Uncle Raymond, as we all know. And then Greasy Monkey Guitars. Right on, man.
Greasy.
Because that's something I want to see up on stage one day. That's a great name for a band, right? The Greasy Monkeys. And you just get up there and you just like get all, slimed up and stuff and monkey-like. Right? But for whatever reason, I'm not seeing any more comments. So if somebody leave a comment, I'll do it. Yeah, it's not. Oh, there it is. See, I just spoke in tongue.
Gibberish.
Gibberish. So, okay, Alex said something. So there are people out there. Yeah, we've got 12 people in the chat. We will, of course,
There's
start
MPN.
up the
MPN.
MPN. There we go. MPN. What's up, Mike? It was his birthday, Michael. You go by Mike sometimes. Let's go ahead and get the StreamYard giveaway tool going right at the get-go. So you guys, if you are in early but you leave, okay, you can still win. Because I think, you know, sometimes people got stuff to do and they can't watch the whole show. I'm always in and out of shows, like around work and whatnot. I'm lurking most of the time, as you know. I'm a working and lurking type dude.
Yeah.
So I totally understand if, like, you enter the giveaway but you're not here to receive it. We will give you the opportunity, you know, one day, 24 hours. Check your emails, right?
Ooh.
And just put the word Concorde with an E in capitals, okay? And exclude winners when doing multiple. Okay, yeah, gotcha. Yeah. So far no entries. So just write this in, and you will be Andy. Andy was here today. That's my friend from, I'm going to call him Aussie Andy because he's from Australia. He probably hates that. I should have asked him if that's all right. Concorde. Oh, well, it should be capitals, right? Concorde, like that. Put that into the chat, and you can win one of these things.
All capitals MPN.
All capitals MPN. All capitals. But just keep writing it incorrect, because the more, you know, stuff you write in, the better. You cannot find this thing online. You can put into your, you know, put it into Google, right?
Glad he's from England.
I thought he was from Australia. Really? I thought you told me you came from Australia. So I was totally like hallucinating that whole thing, right?
Well,
probably was. Well,
flashback from the 80s.
There you go. Well, you know, the reason why is I know there are a lot of robotics like companies in Australia. They're really pretty on top of it in Australia, and I thought maybe you were from Australia because you were in robotics, and we were. God, I swear to God, I thought you were from Australia. But Concorde, yeah. When you look up Concorde, this is what you get.
Mostly
you get a plane. Right? A
yeah,
jet,
you get the
right?
old plane.
The old plane. The old that's what they.
Plane.
That's what they apparently. Let me show it to you.
You could go to you could go from like New York to London in like
in a
5
couple
hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even less, dude. Because it's 5 hours regular time. But you know, it's a unique jet, and it used to be really noisy, and people didn't want it around anymore because it was like the sonic boom of it all. But they're bringing it back because they've made some improvements. Yeah, it's a British plane. There you go.
When that thing hit the Mach speed, it actually grew over 12 inches in length.
I wouldn't doubt it. Yeah, it's like a slinky.
Kind of.
Wrong button. So the slinky jet. Well,
Alex,
I love French supersonic airliner is what they call it. It was French and British got together.
Love the finish on that guitar, Alex.
Yeah, I remember seeing that. He brought that to NAMM. We were rocking out. Right? He won that too, you guys. Did you know that? So we do have this giveaway going on. So just write Concorde, and the giveaway is not for the pedal yet. That's going to be a future thing. But what I will be giving away is, of course, the Randy Rhoads, Ozzy Osbourne Funko Pop, right there. And
Does it have a bat?
No, this is the 1980, 81 video version where he's got the fringe on the arm.
Oh, okay.
So it's that version of him.
The purple.
There are other versions that you can find. There's one that's a fake version that I think you've seen around out there, right, you guys?
Yeah.
That's not really the right thing.
I wish it was.
Yeah, that would have been cool. They should do something special for him. By the way, my hat is also.
Dwight.
Check this out. Check out the skull cap here. Let's get this when I was there. Oops.
Dwight's here.
Oh my God, dude. Lemmy's Lounge skull cap there, right? So Dwight Bailey, the Hitman, as you guys should know, the Hitman. That's right. Just putting on the hits on the Metalhead Hippie Show. Is he still doing shows? I think he took a break for a while. Did he come back? Let's look it up. Metalhead Hippie Show. Metalhead Hippie. Let's see if he's still doing shows. Oops. No, it's like recording all that. Metalhead Hippie Show on YouTube.
Metalhead Hippie Show on YouTube.
Let's see. 1 year ago. That's what it shows. Let's see. Let's go live videos. Streamed 1 month ago. He was, oh yeah, remembering Bobby. Someone in the community that passed away. But yeah, he hasn't done one of his live broadcasts in a while. 2 months ago, he did some kind of a recon something and just hanging. But the last time he did a show where he would be playing people's music, wow, I don't even see it on here as a live. So he must have taken it all down or something. I'm going to look in playlists. Then he's got his Metalhead Hippie playlist, which has, guess who? That's
Yeah, one day, yeah, I was driving down the road, drinking my coffee, yeah. Driving down the road.
Yeah, we hear it.
Yeah, I'm wondering why.
All right.
It's so. We shouldn't be able to hear it.
Well, you
Do
can't.
that. Well, that makes me think that your microphone. You're not.
Do you think I'm not on the right mic?
Yeah, I don't think you're on the right mic.
Yeah, because when you put it up to the camera, it was.
It got louder.
Oh, you are right. Look at that. All right, here we go. Let's go.
Uh-huh.
You guys should have told me.
That's what I said when I came in. I'm like, sounds different.
That was the
Oh,
first.
now we don't hear you. Oh, there. Oh, there we go.
Oh, there I am.
Yeah, but you're
now
really
you got to turn it
quiet.
up.
Okay, how's that?
There you go.
Still not hot enough?
No,
Do I need to be hotter?
That's
Is
good.
that good? Is
That's
that
fine.
Good? Are you sure?
That's perfect.
I can turn it more. I can go like that. How's that?
That's perfect.
There you go.
All right. All right, there we go.
Put on 4K Ultra.
It is. All right, I got to make sure that this is plugged in because for whatever reason, my laptop just said that it is losing power when I'm pretty sure I have it plugged in. Okay, now it's plugged in. To charge faster, connect appropriate charger. Ooh, so it's not the appropriate charger. Great. All right. You know what? Why don't you guys give me just a sec? Oh, I can do it like this. All right. Hopefully I don't disappear now.
Why don't we just give him 3 steps?
What up, Rico?
Okay.
All right.
Stay light.
Technical difficulty.
There's always
Technical difficulties at Lazarus.
Studio. Okay, there's that. There's this. There's this.
Hold on. I'll do the.
I think if I go.
All right. How's that? How's that? And then for whatever reason, I'm not getting power to this.
Let that play till he gets it all ready.
Keep playing it.
We interrupted the broadcast.
This mount plug.
Ding, thanks for playing. You're wrong.
I wish I could see my camera at the moment.
So this is plugged into that. So then it's got power. This is plugged into. Oh, this just. Oh, hold on. No, that's not it. That's plugged in there. That's.
I should outsource this tech support.
Oh, it's just a matter of time, dude. It's just not having time for all this. That's basically what it is. Now, where is this thing going right now?
But you've never done it.
Why is this not working? It's so weird.
Burnt Relic, most entertaining hour on YouTube.
Okay, here we go. All right, back.
There we go.
And it unplugged when it shouldn't have. Where's that thing? Here it is. That one. That's the one I was looking for. The cartoon one. All right, we're back. Exactly. Alex is like that. Alex left us too. All right, let me put that thing away. Johnny was saying that, oh, I want to take a look at your analytics to say why you haven't grown in subscribers, but I don't think it's analytics. I think it's just too much goofing around going on here, not enough serious YouTuberism, right?
Well, you never know.
Heuristics. Rico B, what's up, dude?
Never know. Rico Suave.
Yeah, I've got the gear. It's just I don't got the time, and I've been spending a lot of time getting more gear, which makes me work. Hence
See, you have to make time to get this going.
Yeah, well, making time means taking time away from other things, like going to see my sister at the Whisky A Go-Go with my mom, who's 80 years old, so I can support my sister in her music and loving her as an older brother. 3 days of my time went away for that, and I lovingly, happily did it. So there.
Cool.
So sacrifices.
Well, yeah. Anytime you can go to the Whiskey is cool.
And the thing is that these are the sacrifices in life that, it's hard for sometimes people to quantify because they're thinking, linear. They're linear thinking like, oh, you're doing YouTube, that's all you should do. Only just do that. But I never entered YouTube to be a YouTuber, though I kind of am, I guess. I'm a YouTuber, and maybe that's my numbers don't grow and whatnot because I'm not a serious YouTuber. I'm not doing this like a job. And I'm not putting my life into it. I'm doing it as it's a labor of love, and that's kind of what music has always been for me too, because I never really jumped into it head first to just do music. I have a lot of other interests and very active in my community. So, for example, was it Tuesday night or was it Wednesday night? Yeah, I think it was last night, right?
That would be Wednesday night.
No, it was Tuesday night. I switched it from Tuesday. We had our practice with my friend Andy, who's in the chat here, who's not Australian, by the way. He's British. I just found out. Or he's playing a joke on me. That could be true too, because we're friends like that, Anyway, we met at a guitar center, and I just started chatting him up because I'm looking for someone to play with, and so was he. And we've been playing like as often as we can. And I went to his place yesterday. I couldn't go on Tuesday when we generally would do these practices because I went to my brother John's National Night Out. Do you know about National Night Out?
No, I do not.
There you go. So National Night Out, I'll show you some pictures to that, is when you're like a neighborhood community organizer like my brother John is. He's been Boy Scout leader, Girl Scout troop leader. His wife does that too. Our family's always been heavily involved volunteering in all kinds of community events, whether they're here like American, get that light out of that shot, whether it's here in our very neighborhood like Livermore or whatever, or like in his neighborhood in San Ramon or San Mateo where I used to live. We've always been involved in our community. My mom was like Alex is back. You should wave.
I never left.
Waving.
I was still here.
Well, you did go you went TV screen. Yeah.
Yeah, I was doing a joke because of you being gone.
Yeah. When I go away. So, being a community activist and someone who's involved in community in American and Hungarian community here in the Bay Area, I was showing my Russian friend from across the hall here some of the movie clip that I was in the movie 68 that Neil Young's in that movie. So if you want to check me out there, I'm one of the dancers at the restaurant during the I guess they call that the reception ceremony, So I'm dancing with the first guy and girl that come into the shot. That's me and Vicky that are dancing in the movie. So involved in Hungarian community and dancing, singing, all kinds of musical stuff. My grandmother was always very active, and so it's in our blood. So it's part of our like gene or something, because all my family is involved in something community in some way or another, and it's great. But it does take your time too. So John was doing his National Day Night Out thing, which is where police and firemen and the mayor and all kinds of people come to your place. Let me look it up right now. Oops, 3 against 1.
Yeah, we just had ours recently too.
Yeah, so check it out. So this is at my brother John's. This is right when I got there. So you've got some community activists there. My brother John's the tall guy in the back. You know what? Let me go like this. And that guy in the blue shirt, next close to me there, my head, that's the mayor of San Ramon. The guy on the other far side is another Laszlo. Actually, he's helped out with sound, and now he's pretty much taking it over. Victoria, my brother's wife, and then some policewoman and another policeman. So, you know, you've got my brother John fighting the children off with the lightsabers. Right, that's John. And then,
You know, Anakin went evil when he did that.
yeah, exactly. Sometimes I wonder about John. So there's a police truck coming by, and then sometimes people come by with their like hot rod cars and stuff like that too. So it's a lot of fun. They do like the free food and all that. You know, they get some free pizzas out there. They get some popcorn, ice cream, and whatever drinks and stuff like that. Nothing hard. No alcohol involved, but it's a lot of fun. Yeah. Now, what happens if I bring you down? I can't bring you guys both down here and put me at the top. That's what I want to do.
No, I think it's because it's the layout.
It's the layout. They don't let you choose your own layout. How about that one? All right. So we got 13 people here. Brian Peterson is also here. What's up, Brian? Thanks for joining. We got Mason. These are new people from Johnny Beane's show, probably, right?
Actually, Mason's my friend.
Oh, your friend. Okay, thank you for inviting your friend. Mason, thanks for joining. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that subscribe thing because it does help me grow, which, by the way, I'll be giving away a guitar mod squad. And that's what we used to call it when I was going to build the mod squad up there. And I'm planning to do it in secret without the owners knowing, but I'm going to build it anyway. I'm going to do it anyway. And just kind of keep it behind a wall of like I don't know, like those tubs, you know. I've got like those black those, I guess they have them everywhere. They had it at Office Depot, they had them at Home Depot. So they're black with yellow or red tops. You know, they're huge. So I'm just gonna stack those up.
Thank you.
And I'm gonna have one so that it's gonna be like nothing on it and nothing in it. Basically just push it in, right? Like a secret door, and then you walk in and then push it back, and then they won't even know you're in there, because I want to be able to do all the plans that I've had, like building the guitars and doing the Beck guitar, those pedals and all that. I have to solder, and I don't want to solder in here, and I don't have to set up and tear down, set up and tear down. I want to have something like Johnny has where I can just
be upstairs,
go there and do it. And there's a window in that room, so I can use the window to vent.
Was it the one room that when we were taking stuff out
upstairs? Yeah, one of them. It's the one that's closest to the lobby railing there when you first walk up. Yeah. So there's a window on the far end, and it's openable, and I can just,
Okay. So. Yeah. So I remember you were telling me about that.
Yeah, I highly doubt they do. Uncle Raymond. Yeah, they're pretty. They're pretty busy with their own lives. Hey, Mark Tapp, new subscriber. Thank you very much, man. So all the subscribers, by the way, if you want to know, there's only 3 people entered into the drawing for tonight. Put this into the chat.
Concorde.
Yeah, put this into the chat, and you will win. One of you will. You'll be put in the running to win one of these Ozzy
Osbourne
pops, right? Numbered and everything. These things are, they only make so many, and then that's it. So it's number 356, but I think they only make so many, right? Like they ran out of the Van Halen ones. They ran out of the Van Halen 78 ones. Yeah, that's just the number of them. Yeah.
No. The 356 is actually the number on it. It's the number of the mold.
I thought that was the number of days of the year.
No.
365.
365. Yeah. It's the
mold
number.
Of
the mold. Yeah, it's the mold number. So, and then it's not, and sometimes it's kind of weird because then they vault certain mold numbers and keep certain numbers out, and so certain ones are more rare than the others. But anything Ozzy right now is.
Yeah, anything Ozzy. I mean, I bought 5 of them, and as soon as I looked again, they were gone. So I bought 5 real quick so I'd have some giveaways for our subscribers. Right? So that's what I do. I didn't do it for myself. I have one. He's up there right next to the Randy Rhoads bottle, next to the box.
There's 5 others or 4 others?
Yeah, 4 others I'm giving away. And I've already given 2 away. This is going to be the 3rd one, and there's one more after this. Yeah. So, by the way, I did buy. I can show you guys this too. I'll show you this. I have the secret pro tip on how to get one of these, Ron, if you don't already know. Did Johnny tell you? Because I already have 2 on order. And you saw that, right?
Yeah.
You figure it out? Did you
Well, I
figure
don't
out
want
what?
to say it on here.
I don't know if I can say it on here. Can I say it on here?
No.
Probably shouldn't.
Nope.
But let's see. This doesn't show where I'm buying it from, so you can't tell where I'm buying it from. So I can probably just show this. Yeah, shipping information, and that's it. So officially, this is not released yet to the public, right?
It's all blurry.
I know. I'm trying to hold on.
Still blurry.
I know. Give it a second.
Why are we looking at your info?
Yeah. Your address.
Yeah, thanks for your address.
Well, I've been giving it out to people. Whenever people win stuff, they get my address. Okay, let's put it like that. No address. It was blurry anyway. Good thing.
Still blurry.
Come on.
Randy Rhoads Concorde Distortion Plus.
I
I mean, I can read it because it's blurry, but
hear you.
Oh, we're getting there.
My arms are gonna fall off. All right, close enough, right?
2 Randy Rhoads Concorde Distortion Pluses.
That's the main thing. So I bought 2. So there's 2 coming. That's the main point.
Yeah.
So guess what that means, peoples?
You're giving one away?
Yes, I will. But seriously,
maybe I won't be
y'all.
around for that show.
But seriously, y'all, we have to get to 1,000 by the end of this year, or I quit. I'm gonna quit YouTube. No, I'm kidding. I can't quit YouTube. It's too fun. So if you could tell, I also have a new setup over here. Can you see that?
We want to hear it.
Saw that.
I can
didn't
show
know
you
that.
the one on top, but the one on the bottom there is not hooked up yet. I just set it here, and Andy came over, and we were just playing some music. So I don't know if you can hear that.
Oh yeah, we hear it.
All right, that's a little taste of some of the stuff
Nice.
me and Andy were working on. That was the first time we played that song, so I've never played that song before, and we just learned it half an hour ago or an hour ago. He was like messing around with it, and when I was at his place yesterday, I was playing the guitar parts to that, and he was too, and I was doing some of the synth part on the guitar, and I said, oh, well, we'll do that on guitar. But we're just messing around at this point. We're just like playing different songs we want to do. We have a nice little list of songs put together so far. If you guys want to know what the song list is so far, we've got AC/DC, You Shook Me All Night Long. This was going to be the yacht rock band, which turned out not to be a yacht rock band. It just turned out to be a full-out rock band.
Oh, okay.
So we're doing You Shook Me All Night Long, Billy Idol, Bryan Adams, Billy Idol's Rebel Yell, Summer of '69, Bryan Adams, Just Like Heaven, The Cure, Chili Peppers version of Higher Ground, maybe Need You Tonight, In Excess, Dancing with Myself, Billy Idol, maybe Duran Duran, Hungry Like the Wolf, maybe a Bon Jovi song like, Runaway, or I don't know, we'll see. Just some other rock stuff, And then we were talking about, I think I told you guys some of the other ones, Nile Rodgers and Chic version of Good Times. So we'll get the copyright strike for this one, but
Throw some Commodores in there.
Good Times, right? We might do one of Bailey's songs right here. All right. Right? We'll bring in one of the Hitman's hits.
Do Easy by the Commodores.
I wish I had this piano hooked up right now because I'd be doing that. It's easy like Sunday morning. Right?
Yep.
So there are some other things I'm going to include into this evening's giveaway, just because we're at the Roxy. So go ahead. At the Rainbow, I mean, at the Whiskey and at the Rainbow. The Roxy was worked on. Sorry.
Here's one for you to do, Laz, but you'd have to do the solo on the keyboard.
Johnny's here. Look at that. He's here.
And
somewhere.
it would be Starbuck, 1976. Moonlight Feels Right.
How do I know that song? Moonlight Feels Right. I know that song.
The keyboard or the solo is a xylophone.
Oh, okay, I can do that. Moonlight Feels Right
by Starbuck.
Moonlight Feels Right.
I know that song. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Yeah, all these great 70s songs. Feels right.
Yep.
Right. Yeah, I know that song. Right on. Keith H is like very cool.
I had that album. I loved it.
By the way, Keith, put in the word that everyone's putting in, but don't forget to put it in correctly. Capital letters only. Right? Feels right. You were playing it already, Alex.
I wasn't playing anything.
Oh, dude, that was for two of the notes. Right? That's so funny. They actually accidentally played that. I keep knocking down the pink pointer. The pink pointer wants to get in the action. Keeps falling down for some reason. So yeah, man. So it was quite the weekend because I took my 80-year-old mom with me to see my sister play. You know, of course, that's what you do, right? And we had some wonderful conversation. You know, it's nice to be like when you're with your mom, but it's just you. There's nobody else there, you know, and you have time with her, or you know, any like peer of yours, right? Or someone that even like a good friend, like when Brent and I go, or when Alex has come down, we chatted up, right? We're talking. Johnny just wants to sleep the whole time. He's like, Les, shut up. I'm trying to sleep here. Ron would be the same way. He's like, does this guy ever not talk?
Oh, you mean like when we're driving down?
Yeah. Right.
Oh, yeah. Usually I'm like, no, let's talk the whole time. Usually.
Keith H is funny. He's like Concorde E. Yeah, Johnny wants to win one now. See? Sorry to say, Johnny, you can only win one of the Funko Pops. And if you do win it, you can only win it if you give it away to somebody else on your show and tell them that you got it on my show. Right? So that's the only, way. That's probably what he would do anyway. Right? He switch spots again. You know, I like to be on top, though. Johnny knows. That's an old joke. In the bunk beds, on the bunk beds. Just saying. The bunk beds.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, yeah, we found out when we were down there for the Book Soup event for that book. Where is that? Our friend Stephen Rosen, Johnny's friend, really. I don't know him that well, but he seems pretty cool, man. He's a super chill guy. That's right. We were at the event where he hand signed this thing for me right here. Check that out. All right.
There you go. There you go.
There you go. And then there's even one of these here. So you can memorialize the event with one of the cards from the event. It was there on that table right there like that. Anyway, so you can get this, by the way. And there is a do they already have the audiobook out of it?
Oh.
Of Stephen reading it? That would be cool. Because the Alex version of Brothers, also a very good book. You should get that. His version of him reading it is freaking amazing. Speaking of the devil, there he is.
Hey, man. Sorry. I just had to jump in because
thank you.
A couple things. That was Zlozauer that signed your book. If you look at the signature, he says enjoy Steve's book.
It says
Laws.
Zlaws.
And then what was the other thing you just said?
I don't know. Something about being down there during the rain and the being.
You just said something. Yeah, you took the top bunk.
Yeah, I was thinking.
No, but you were just saying something literally just a second ago, and I heard you, and I'm like, that's wrong. Oh, the audiobook. Yeah, the audiobook is out.
It is out. Yeah, I was asking. I didn't say anything wrong. I'm like, is it out? So it is out, Johnny.
They gave it to me. They gave it to me, so I have it.
All right. Have you listened to it?
I've listened to some of it. I haven't heard the whole thing, but yeah.
Well, yeah, the Brothers book was great listening to that on the way down to that event.
Mm-hmm.
Right. That was super cool. So Johnny Beane in the chat. And also here live.
What's
there
up?
he is. Is that
Hey,
the real
Alex.
Johnny Beane? I think
What
it says, yeah,
How's it going?
Zalaz. It says Zaloz signed that. So it's Zaloz, not Zalaz.
Lozauer.
Zaloz.
Yeah, look
Zalaz.
at the book. It says enjoy Steve's book, and it says Lozauer.
I didn't read it just now, and it's been so long I didn't remember what it was. But I'm sure Steve signed it somewhere too, because he was there, and so was I. Right? We were there. There's got to be a Steve signature on there somewhere. I should have you sign it too, Johnny. Right? Yeah, because if
My
it wasn't
name's in
for
it.
Johnny,
My
yeah.
name is in it.
there you go. If it wasn't for
Look
Johnny,
at the
you
back of the
guys-
book. Look at the credits. You'll see my name in there.
Should I look it?
I'm not kidding.
No, I know.
Yeah, look
I
at
know
it.
It's there. I'm sure.
Go
it's
look.
there. Okay, I'll look.
Go look. Very end of the book. Skolnick actually told me that.
I remember.
I didn't even know it.
you talking
Skolnick messaged me one day, and he's like, I just got done reading this book, and you're in it. And I'm like, huh?
It says something like
That's how I found out.
You're like, was it that one
best
book
show on the
about
web,
me as a
man. The
kid?
best show on the web, man. That's how he put it, right? Let's see.
Hey, backstage recordings.
Johnny,
Yeah,
were you
so
like,
for
was it
those-
that one book?
For
Was it
those
this
who
book?
had my back, he says, a monster thank you. In no particular order. Mom, Dad, Mick, Nell, Niels Lowe's hour.
You know Mick. You met Mick, his brother.
Mick? Oh, that's his brother. Yeah, that guy was cool too.
Yeah.
Super cool. Let's see. Blah, 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 blah. And Johnny Beane and all the crew. So right after Don Landy comes Johnny
Yep,
Beane. How about that,
That's
man?
pretty cool.
Right next to Don Landy on it. You guys want to see it?
Yep.
It's proof. Here's proof of the pudding. Hold on. Try not to tear any pages.
Highlight Johnny's name with a highlighter.
Yeah, no,
A pink one. There are pink highlighters, by the way.
I
Oh,
know.
yeah.
I use them actually. I like pink. So it's somewhere over here, up here, somewhere. You guys find it yet?
Yeah, right there.
There it is.
Next to your finger. It says, what does it say? It says Landy.
It's lined down.
It says Landy and then my name.
There it is.
It's pretty cool.
Johnny Beane. Very cool because, you know, you were majorly supporting the man, the legend that is Steve Rosen. And you can see a picture of him in his prime right here as well. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's at the top, I would assume. Yeah, at the bottom it says two lads enjoy Steve's book. At the top it's in like light blue marker pen of some kind.
Yeah, right above Tone Chaser. That's
Yeah, that would make sense right there.
that's Rosen.
two lads.
Rock
right?
on.
Rock on.
Cool.
So
Rock
yeah,
on.
rock on.
Right, everybody?
Not shoot. It's the wrong button,
Oh,
Laz.
gosh.
I don't know. I keep killing people here.
That's mine signed.
There you go. Nice. Black marker pen even.
I don't have
He's
one.
like, So Johnny. So yeah, it was a really, really nice time that we had down at the Whisky A Go Go. As you know, these days, bands like My Sisters, they have to pay to play. So you do pay some money to play there.
Looks like they had a good crowd though.
They had a pretty good crowd, yeah. As a matter of fact, even during their set, and they were like the third band, and there were like 6 or 7 bands.
Oh, wow.
So later in the evening is when the band from Sweden played. They're called Priest, and they're kind of I could play some of their stuff on here, right? Think I'll get in trouble?
You can play whatever you want on here, man.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Let's see. All right.
Especially Leonard Skinnard and
This is the kind of stuff that
the Eagles you can play on here.
we
And
have to listen to this. This is the band here. Oh. It's like a EDM type band.
put your microphone up to it because we can't hear it. And put it to the speaker part.
Speaker's on the other end.
No, it's on both ends. But okay.
That's what she said.
Hold on. A guitar sideways?
Hey, he's got an Ace Frehley strap on.
Which one's your sister?
This is the main band called Priest from Sweden, Johnny. Sweden.
Sven.
That's pretty cool how they don't have a drummer, and so the guitar player stands up there.
Right. Yeah, the guys, they're basically using like controllers.
They did that song?
Do you guys want to hear my sister's band?
Yes.
All right, let's put that up.
I can't believe they played that song. Did they also play Cars for Kids?
Maybe. Which one is this? I don't think that's the one that I'd want to play. Let's see.
By the way, while he's doing that, I've got a YouTube premiere coming up in half an hour. Link in the chat.
Okay, hold on. Oh, you know what? This is a song that they had trouble with because the backing track, there was some issue with it.
Well, let's see that part.
No, that's
Dude, that's the part that goes viral, man.
no, not in a good way.
You need to upload that part to your channel. You'll get the most hits out of anything.
Trust me, I
I'm
won't.
not, you think I'm joking? I'm not.
There, you wouldn't know that there was a problem. It's just that only they knew, and I knew that there was a problem. Okay, here
Well, let's see it. Let's see if we can figure it out.
Here we go.
Oh, that's your sister's band. You got to hold your mic up to your phone. We can't hear it. There you go.
This song is called Two-Faced. It's about two-faced people. So that's my
Sounds
sister.
like everybody I used to have on my channel.
I was waiting for that. Finally. So that's Monika on the drums.
Sounds like a bunch of wannabes to me.
Wait, listen to my sister playing the drums. Oh,
Ah!
I can't hold the dang thing in the right spot.
That's what you just said.
That's what she said.
Dude, we can't hear it. You got to hold your mic up to it.
If you stop talking, you might be able to hear it. Jesus Christ. I can't turn the mic. So. All right, let me ask the chat. Can you guys kind of hear it? Is anyone in the chat? Can you kind of hear it enough to where you know?
There's like 4 people here last.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody's listening to it. We can kind of hear it. You got to hold your mic up to it, though.
The point is that someone else might want to listen back to it on my show. So just quiet down now. Don't make me mute. All right, John. Don't make me X-nay you. I'm going to X-nay you.
Dude, I'll just leave, man.
Do that.
All right, I'll see you guys later.
Bye. Jesus Christ. That's my sister playing the drums. I hope you can hear it. Can you guys hear it?
Somewhat.
A little bit. Yeah. A little bit. A little quiet.
The only other way I can do it is if I do this. There you go. All right. So I'm really proud of my sister that she kicked ass playing the guitar, playing the drums, and yeah, that's why I went to the Whisky to support her. And my mom came along. It was really a great time. I have to say, it's one of her life ambitions, like any musician, to play a place like the Whisky, right?
Yep.
Exactly.
How old is she?
She's about 5 years younger than me. So
how long has she been playing drums?
God, when did she get her first set? See, there goes the pink pointer again. She's probably been playing like with a real drum set and all, probably since she was maybe about her early 20s or something like that. So a good 20, 30 years, but not,
Cool.
Not like in bands per se. And then she did start a band. God, I think it might have been probably about 20 something odd years ago was when I think she was in her first band. And then she was in a band that she started called Soulless Demise. She named the band. And then her ex-boyfriend, bass player, joined the band too. And then it kind of fell apart. That guy's gone now. And now she's got a way cooler dude in her life, and he's making things happen. So, he's super cool. He's really helping her out a lot. So there you go. So that was the weekend. It was a lot of fun, being down there. Saturday, we took off late morning, got there probably about 4:30-ish, and I went to Norman's, of course, because I had a little time. They were all kind of taking their time getting down because they didn't really have to be there. It was really Sunday that they'd have to do all the load in and set up and whatnot. I don't think they do much of a sound check at that time when they're first loading in. It's really the main band that they sound check. The other bands don't really get a sound check. So I was surprised how well
when everyone comes up.
Yeah. Because they're just, you're using the backline stuff, right? So they have everything backline, amps and drum kit and everything. She got to bring her own cymbals and her own, there you go. Thanks, Alex. Her own, from Facebook, right? Her own snare and pedals, of course, because that's real important. Right, Mr. Mick? Yeah, man. Pedals are super important, And it sounded okay, though. She was a little upset because she was like, they didn't really communicate much with her about what she could ask for. And they're like, oh, you can ask for anything. She's like, can I have another tom? Well, there's not enough time now to set up another tom. And so it was kind of pretty lame, in that sense. She didn't know that, she'd be able to get a second tom because it was just like basically a basic kit with just one tom, snare, cymbals, and a bass drum in a floor tom, right? But she still played great. The recordings actually sound better on my phone than being in the place. It was really almost overbearingly loud, like where they were pushing the PA way too hard, and some of the backing track stuff. So what I was telling you guys about that one song that was a little bit off, let me get a sip. It was because the backing track was way louder and way hotter than anything else on stage, and it was like overwhelmingly too loud, and they couldn't hear themselves even. Oh, you're playing it back, cool. So it wasn't good because they couldn't sync. They couldn't, play to the timing properly. Well, that's a song called The Duel. So Joe, the guy who's in the list there in the background, he's a neighbor of my brother John. He plays on a band called Chaos as well. And then the singer there is Paul. He does the Memorex shows that I get involved in with a bunch of karaoke people, and he's part of the band Chaos. They've been around since the 90s. I have one of their shirts. Yeah. There you go. Turn it up. And then Todd, my sister's boyfriend, is the bass player, and they actually did this. The theme of it was like kind of like these skeleton kind of things, but his other band, Project Mayhem's, like that too. So I think they should be like try to find like a different look. But because they were going one right after the other band was playing right after them, he's dressed up pretty much like what he was going to be dressed up in the other show. This is kind of like a little bit of a cowboy-esque kind of a song kind of thing with I don't know, it's not really anything I've ever heard before. It's unique the way they do their music. Yeah, loud is not always good, and that's the thing. It really kind of was not loud in a good way with the backing track stuff. So this song doesn't have any of the backing track stuff in it. And then there were issues with the mic for the vocals, as you can tell. Sometimes you can't even hear him singing. So there were a bunch of issues. Anyway. All right. That's good enough. Thanks, Alex. Yeah. Right on Monika on the drums. I meant to hit the I'm always hitting the wrong buttons. You gotta memorize these things. Right? Yeah. Anyway. Very cool. So I'm super happy for her that she got to be part of that, you know, that place is like legendary, right? And even though now it's not really the hop in place or nothing, but you can see like there's a plaque out front, a bronze plaque that says, you know, some of the big bands that made their name there. And everyone from The Doors, Jim Morrison, to, you know, Zeppelin went through there. Of course, you know, the famed Welcome to the Jungle, right? It's all about that whole strip, living on the strip there.
Well, the video for Welcome to the Jungle was filmed there.
Yeah. So, you know, that place is kind of synonymous with
it's rock history.
It's rock history for sure. Yeah, it was a bad mix, absolutely. It almost seemed like they didn't care, you know, or they wanted it to sound bad or something. So that does sometimes happen. I don't want to say bad things about, you know, the place because of that. But at the same time, you know, I think it could have been better. But, you know, especially if you have to pay to play, you know, you should get your money's worth at least. And we did, you know, give away some tickets to some people, and I'm sure they sold a few. But yeah, it was a pretty boisterous crowd, you know, and some of the other bands had some of their people there too. So that's kind of how you do it. You get all these bands and their followers together to watch the show, right? Yeah. They probably didn't. I would guess not, because they were on a tour of the United States. They're called Priest, and they came out of. But who knows? Because I've heard even like I'm gonna go see Chris Buck and his band Carnal Black. Well, he's part of the band, but the main reason I'm going is because that guy is like an amazing player. So you know Chris Buck, right? You guys know who I'm talking about? No? Well, check him out. Chris Buck. He's a friggin' amazing, you know, very feelsy, bluesy player. And he's got a band out of Britain called Cardinal Black. And he's amazing. He's a great player. So I'm going to see him at, I think it's going to be at the Fillmore. It's going to be a great show. Yeah. So a lot of shows going on this weekend. Creed with Mammoth. So that's something else I wanted to tell you guys about. I'll probably get some swag there as well, you know. And I did pick up some other swag. Like I said, I was going to give away tonight. Not only am I going to give away one of these.
Alex, you got to turn your mic up.
My bad.
There you go.
You're still like...
Now you're good. Now you're good. I think you're good now, because when you just said my bad, we could hear you. Okay. Are you good?
I don't know. You tell me.
Well, when you're closer to the mic, you are. Maybe I'll turn you up a little bit, because I turned you down before when you weren't too close. Oh, no. There goes a cat.
Clip that.
Yeah, echo cancellation.
Cat took my headphones with him.
There we go. Okay, I put automatic adjust. There we go. All right, so not only will I... There you go. Not only am I going to give that away, you get one of these Dendai things from one of the other shows, right? Because why not?
Nice.
And then this I thought was really cool. We wanted to get, because we rented an apartment with a pool, had this rooftop barbecue area and overlooking the whole Hollywood area. It was really beautiful. I can show you some pictures of that. And my mom's like, why don't we pick up some coffee? Because there's a coffee machine in the room. Why don't we pick up some coffee? So we went to look for somebody. It was late at night, so 7-Eleven was open, and we went to look for coffee there. She was just going to buy some instant, but then I saw this.
Punk Bunny Coffee.
Yeah, and I'll check out whose coffee this is.
Last Ride in Green Day.
That's right. And I actually looked it up online. It is actually owned by the band. It's their own brand of coffee. So I keep telling Johnny that he ought to do a Johnny Beans coffee.
And he's got it right in the name.
He's got it right in the name. Exactly. Right. So we bought the Green Day Punk Bunny coffee Last Ride in medium roast or medium dark. and it was really good. So that's what I'm drinking right now. As a matter of fact, Punk Bunny coffee. Wow. Good stuff. So what else? Let me show you a picture of that place. And I highly recommend like using a thing like booking.com to find stuff, by the way, because I think my sister's boyfriend, just looked up cheap stuff, and I guess he found Motel 6. But when you add in the details, like I didn't go for the Motel 6 one because I looked at it and it was cheaper in price for the rooms. But then when you add in the $30 a day parking each day, that's another $90. And also check-in and check-out times might be different. When you're renting like an apartment like we are, it wasn't the same as you're in a hotel room. A lot of times hotels you have to check out at 2. We didn't have to check out check-in. We had check-in way early. We could check in whenever we wanted to. But you have sometimes checkout is at 10. Our checkout was at 11, So there are things like that you can get, a better deal on. But here's the view from the rooftop. I'll show you guys that.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Let's see if I can hold this without wobbling. Come on.
Like smog.
Well, it is LA. There you go.
Oh, there we go. The Hollywood sign. Nice.
Hollywood sign, right? Oops. Oh, jeez. So that was the rooftop barbecue area where I took that picture.
Nice.
That mountain range in the far distance there, that's the one where the Hollywood sign's on.
Oh, and this is an apartment.
So these are apartments that you can rent if you look on booking.com, because it's kind of like Airbnb or whatever. So people who lease and own these places are renting them out.
Oh,
so
look at
like
the communal area.
Yeah, this is the rooftop kind of area, right? And then there is a pool too. That's not it. That's just me up there. Then I met with my mom and them. Oh, that was at the Whisky. Hold on. It's hard to swipe when you can't see what you're swiping. Yeah, here's the pool. And there's my mom and my sister there by the pool.
Nice.
So it was nice, and it was a really nice day. If we had time, I would have totally been after that pool. So, yeah, this is a cute picture of the two of them. So before we headed off to the Roxy, we had breakfast, and then we came back here and hung out, and then headed out to the Roxy. And then I had a little setup there because there was a chance perhaps that I'd be able to like play or like stand up there like I'm playing. I told them, well, I don't know if I want to do that, but they said, no, it would be cool. You could be like doing our intro or whatever. So I had things set up. I was trying to get that thing set up. Let's see, where is it? Not seeing those pictures here now. Oh, that might have been. Okay, I see. Those were screenshots. Here we go. Oh, that's okay. Yeah. So I did take my travel guitar with me. The Hoth right there. My Kiesel. And then I had the Steve Vai Spark amp, the mini, right? And then there I'm looking at video and trying to figure out how to configure that keyboard with my interface there in the computer. Because it's so complex how this thing works that the way it makes sounds and stuff, it's not like your typical synth that's just plug and play. And this is what I was trying to explain to you guys, that it's not like you don't want to sit through me trying to configure this stuff. You know what I'm talking about, Alex, right?
Yeah.
So I know Holly was trying to be helpful and look it up and, oh, this is what you need to do. And that was basic information. It's nothing like the details. They actually have a video tutorial that you have to go through to figure out how to properly set it up with your setup if you're in studio using it for recording mainly. And that's what you have to do, is you have to set it up through a DAW to play it through a front of house setup, and that's why I took the
Yeah.
interface with, because I thought I might be able to do that and play some of those weird sounds and stuff like that for some of their intros, because they have some stuff like that. Yeah, I was just gonna say, look who's in the house, y'all. Ryan, everyone's music in law. That's right. By the way, one of the winners recently, right? And we'll have another one tonight, right? So we got 17 people in the chat. What's up, everybody? So Ryan, just so you know, enter this into the chat, and then you will be in the running to get one of these Funko Pops. And like I said, a Zendai band card. It's not a sticker. And then I thought I'd throw this in just for fun. Punk Bunny, you know. And then, of course, the Rainbow Bar and Grill Go Bag. That also has Lemmy Lounge on the back. And I think I had it somewhere right here. I can find where I set it down. There was like this card that looks like a coaster.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'll find it. There's like a Lemmy's Lounge coaster that it looks like this. I actually took a screen, or I took like a copy of it, and I put it on in this like little picture display of the rainbow.
Did you know Lemmy used to roadie for Jimi Hendrix?
No, that's an amazing story, dude.
Yes,
Really?
he did. Yes, he did. And they asked him when he learned from Jimmy. He said, "I learned it. I can't play guitar. I better learn how to play bass."
It's probably not the only person who felt that way. I mean, when the guy that was being called God by everyone wanted to burn his guitars and give it up after hearing Jimmy, I mean, right? So let's go ahead and
there's a famous photo of Lemmy holding the Marshall stacks because Jimmy was bouncing against them. He was holding them from the back.
Wow, very cool. All right, there we go. Bring that in. By the way, guys, Johnny is going to be doing a video, so that's part of the reason why he left. He's got that to prepare for as well. Just so you know, there's no people are always looking for, what do they call it, dirt or whatever it is. People are always looking for something to like, oh no, you know.
Ryan, since I'm here in Ohio, I know the whole Ohio, West Virginia, Kentucky, Tennessee thing. You wrote last, so proud of your sister brother. That's
my sister brother. Yeah. Well, he's saying it kind of like the Hulk Hogan way, brother.
Yeah, I know.
Alex and I are gonna enjoy some of. Is my mic hot? Because it seems like it's hot to me. Is it all right?
I know a bunch of people try to get bereavement days because their brother Hulk Hogan passed.
I turned it up earlier when I was like trying to get the music louder. I don't want to be too clippy. It's all right.
Sounds good.
Yeah, you're fine. Yeah.
All right. Cool. Yeah, Mark. He's saying hi to Ryan. Everybody knows Ryan. Ryan's a super cool guy, super great singer too. I wish I could sing like that. And he's talking about Ron's Fretworks. By the way, right over here next to me is still the guitar that I'll send to Ron when I get around to finishing his guitar hanger thing that I got to send with it. So as soon as I get that thing done, because it's been one thing after the other around here, and it's tough to find time for stuff. But I have been managing to squeeze in time to practice music with my friend Andy, which is something I've been really wanting to do more of for years, really just finding someone to play with and practice with. Because back when my brother had, Mason, put it in with capitals like this. There you go. That way you're entered for sure, because it's got to be capitals. My brother Andrew, his name's Andy too. I think he sometimes likes to go by Drew, but we've never called him Drew. Anyway, Andy used to have I know. He used to have a jam night every week at his place, and friends from all over would come, and there would be some heavy hitters, some real players that come from bands, some Bay Area local, bands. I mean, serious bands. I wouldn't be surprised if people like Skolnick or whatever might have been by there, because my sister knows him, or at least has known of him or whatever, from way back in the 90s and stuff, right? So a lot of these people that are in that crowd, they know each other. And Andy and Monika have been in the thrash metal kind of scene for a long time. And I never was really. I kind of left the whole heavy metal thing when it got all too hair metal for me. It just got way too weird for me. And I was just like, okay, now we're starting to get into more like alternative rock and jazz and, you know, different stuff. I still listen to my favorite band stuff like Joe Satriani. Whenever somebody puts something out like Van Halen or whatever, I'd always buy the albums, you know, Steve Vai, whoever. But I was listening to all kinds of stuff back then and still do. I still listen to a lot of different things. So this is going to be the giveaway tonight. Should we hit it?
Let's
Go for it.
All right. So I did want to say before I do that, I did want to say for newcomers into the chat, I did buy 2 of the said item that has been hot on the presses, right?
Ooh, Ron.
It's been hot on the presses. This thing is coming out. Yep, it's going to look just like that. And we know it's true because the person who put this out is none other than Randy Rhoads' sister, Kathy. And there she is talking about it. And thanks to Johnny for finding out about this. And it's really Ron and Johnny have been talking about this on the web. Nobody else is talking about it yet. And so I made a call. Very nice, right? I made a call and I got 2 pre-ordered. There you go. Pretty cool, right? By that young lady. Look at her. Kathy Rhoads D'Argenzio. She is married. And as a matter of fact, the wine that Ron has a bottle of, where's that wine, Ron?
Behind me.
Got it up there somewhere? Is it like reachable? Can you show it? You have to. All right, I'm going to make him get up.
Yeah. You want me to fall on your show?
Yeah, no, I don't want. Do not want you to pass out again.
I can do it without getting out of the chair.
Right. Oh my God. There it is. You haven't opened it, have you?
No.
You should drink that stuff. Or
No,
sure.
I want it sealed.
All right.
Got to buy another bottle.
So there it is, you guys. Check that out. Yeah. Don't break it. Don't spill it all over everything.
That would be the
There
worst.
So Johnny actually says, oh, we should go to that winery. So I was telling him, yeah, let's go there. And he was like, we'll go with Bay Area Rich. So Rich, let's go, man. Alex, you want to come?
Yeah.
We'll go to the winery, right? And we'll go hang out. Look at So they make a different bottle of white Sauvignon Blanc. And is that a Merlot or is that a I think it's a Cabernet, if I remember. It was very good. Wasn't a cheap
Cabernet.
bottle.
Yep.
60-something bucks, I think, $70. Yeah.
2020.
Saving for the garage sale, right? 2020, that's when I bought that in 21 or 20. And I think I bought that in, wasn't it just last year?
Last year.
Yeah, so they had 2020 out. Of course, you know, that's the vintage. That's the grapes, or 2020 not bottled in per se. Or is it that way? Might be that way. They might have bottled it in 2020 and labeled it 2020, but they don't give it out until 2022 or 2023 or 4, right? Until
You got it in 4.
Until it's properly aged.
Yeah, they
right?
got to let it age a little bit.
How do they? It's called D'Argenzio. I have the thing on my it's on my fridge, like their wine list, like you can join their club and stuff. But I'll write it into the chat. It's spelled like this. D, like kind of D'Angelico, you know. D.
See, I'm not a wine fan, but I've also never like done like a full tasting of being able to like try. Like the only time I've had like a good wine was when I had a tasting with my friend.
Well, California's got a lot of really good wine, bro.
I know. I live right next to like 4 wineries.
You know, I mean, if you want to taste it, yeah,
like I have a winery right down my street.
Yeah, see her name. You can see her name right there. Hold on, get this. Here we go.
Focus.
Kathy Rhoads D'Argenzio. All right. So, yeah, look it up, man. Just YouTube it.
Hey, Peggy's made it at the end for the giveaway.
Peggy made it. Peggy, do you know what to do? Yeah, 5 seconds to do it. No, I'm kidding.
See the name Concorde in capital letters, Peggy? That's what you got to do.
She did win recently, though. So she already did. Did she already? You already won one.
She's won one. Yeah.
You can't win 2 of these. You already won one. So you're out. Win one for James. He can win. You can write it in for James. He can win, and then you'll also get one of these. But I'm sorry, it's not the actual coffee. I went looking for it in our area. You'd think they'd have it in the Bay Area 7-Eleven if it's a band that's from the San
Good
Francisco
point.
Bay Area, right? But they had it in LA. That's why LA is cool. I don't care what people say. We had a great time in LA, and I love LA. I think LA is super cool. Who's the Astro kid there? Oh, it's you. I know.
1989, but when the show's over, I want you to hear something.
All right. Right on, man.
Apparently they have it at Safeway.
You guys didn't know. They have it where? At
Safeway.
Safeway. Which Safeway? I got to look it up.
I know that I have it at my Safeway.
Well, there you go. You're up in the wine town up there, right? I live in a wine town too. It's kind of funny. We both live near wineries. There's one like I can walk to the winery and steal their grapes if I wanted to. Make my own wine.
That would be grape.
The company is literally based in the Bay Area.
Oh. So is James on timeout now or something? He spilt Wendy's Frosty on the carpet.
Oh no.
That means he can't get the Funko.
I guess that doesn't mean did he slip on the Slurpee or whatever it is, the Frosty? I hope not. I kind of want one of those now.
Dip your fries in it now.
All right, let's go ahead and do the giveaway because Johnny's going to start his thing at 8:30 sharp.
Dip your Dave single win.
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to know what you're going to dip it into. All right, here we go. There it is. Johnny might win, and then what? Oh, look at that again.
Can't see it.
We can't see anything.
Oh my God. Okay, I have to do it again. Oh, I didn't add it to the stage.
Not yet. Well, you did for a second. It went away.
What happened? Well, there it is. It says the winner.
Hey, there you go, Uncle Raymond.
Whether you like it or not, believe me, backstage recordings. Uncle Raymond, should I send it to Amanda? Because that's probably what you're going to say, right? So I'll send it to Amanda. By the way, I did invite her to the show. She's probably got stuff going on. I know she's going through a lot of things right now. And we love you, Amanda. We know you are, a favorite of our community here, for obvious reasons, because you're awesome. Yep. But there we go. We will send it to Amanda. So Amanda gets to win again. Isn't that great? Man, and it's fitting because she's actually working with Bob Daisley musically. They're putting like an album together. Wrong button again, Les. Jeez. You know what I really don't like about this thing?
It doesn't stop.
No, it doesn't stop when you push another button. So some of the other ones do. Like this one, if I push the wrong button here, I can just go.
Yeah.
Like, and it'll just overtake the other one. But this one, no, you have to wait till it ends. And if you push the wrong one, you're kind of stuck with it. But I will send it to Amanda. I'm not going to say when, but soon. Because I've got like 4 or 5 other packages I need to put together, and I've got to find time for that and send them out, which I might be able to do this weekend. We've got a lot going on this weekend, though, right, Alex? So Alex and I are getting together fairly early Sunday. We're going to go probably hit San Francisco Guitar Center, play some guitars.
I want to talk to you about that afterwards.
Oh, really? Okay. So
where we're meeting.
Yeah, what we're going to do. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll do something else, but we want to go to the game early. My brother John is actually going to be at the game representing Comcast Xfinity. He's going to be sitting at that spot that I was sitting at, right behind, right behind
the dugout.
Yeah. Not the dugout, right behind the batter's box. I mean, we're actually right behind the catcher.
Oh, that one spot you went,
Yeah, that one spot that I went with Nick, my nephew, my brother John's son. So he sent us to that one. Shh, don't tell anyone. I don't think anyone at Comcast is watching this.
Yeah, I don't think.
But anyway, yeah. Well, we have 22 people in here watching that. That's pretty awesome, right? Yeah. It's pretty frozen, so not that big of a mess. Okay, cool. Oh, Janice, write Concorde. Okay. You're all over the place tonight. That's all right. Write this into the chat. and we'll do it again. No, I'm kidding. No, next week. I'm just kidding. Next week, we have one more of these to give away. So we have one more of these, and then Johnny was saying he's got to help me with the like whatever to help to get my numbers up. Something I'm doing wrong. Apparently, I'm sure I'm doing everything wrong. Like I don't pre-do the shows. I don't do short videos. I got to do all that stuff. You got to be playing along with the game of the algorithm thing. Otherwise, you're never gonna get anywhere with this thing, right? So you got to keep up with the machine as it is. So until next time, you guys go check out Johnny Beane's thing. Let's see, where is it? Where is it?
Just went
it went away. All right, let's see if we can find Johnny Beane's show. We'll raid his show. Everybody go Music Therapy Laz Raid, or just Laz Raid into Johnny Beane's. There he is. Is he already live? Whoa.
It's 1 minute.
It's not. It's a premiere.
It's on the countdown of the premiere.
I'm going to share it. The copy. Where's the copy? There we go. All right, I just copied it. Everybody go to this right now. And should go, right? You should be able to click on that, right? It should be popping up there. So go ahead and click on that and go there and put in Laz Raid. Shock Johnny. Shock the monkey. Right, Laz Raid into Johnny's show. So it just literally is just now starting. And that's my stomach growling because I'm hungry. All right, let's see. Where's the chat? Like Laz Raid. Amanda won. The Funko. There we go. 47 seconds countdown. So you'll be starting any minute now. You guys go there. I'll see you guys there in the chat, right, Alex?
Yep.
Go watch.
I'm there.
Or you're just gonna watch?
I'm just watching. It's just a premiere.
How about you, Ron?
I will be.
Okay, you will be on the show or just watching?
No, it's a premiere. It's already recorded last night.
Pre-recorded. Okay. Pre-recorded.
It was the one that they were up until at 1 a.m. for.
You can watch it like on multiple screens with multiple different, whatever you call it, avatars. All right, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, everybody, go over there. Until next time. And by the way, next week, just want to let you guys know, I'm going to try to run this by the right person. Next week, go to, well, maybe I'll have her on Sunday. I'll talk because I gotta plan the mom thing with the Beatles thing. Maybe I'll have Holly on. I've been wanting to have her on. I think it was really cool that she did that that AI song, but the way it got presented on my show the other night wasn't really very cool. And I totally get. I was trying to explain to her that, hey, you got musicians in the chat and musicians on the show, and their reaction to AI music is always going to be negative because nobody wants AI music for the most part. But the way that she was using it was kind of the right way. It's kind of just for fun. And she put all these really cool lyrics together. And I didn't play the whole thing out because, already it was getting torn apart, by people in the chat and otherwise, and that's kind of what you see a lot of what's going on with AI in general in music, right? Beato especially has been talking a lot about, the fake bands that are being actually promoted by record companies as if they're an actual band when it's not even really a band. It's AI stealing other real musicians' music and feel and style to create, right, a fake band. And that's just, God, can there be any more lameness to the music world than that, right? It's bad enough you got Muzak, which you had to listen to in an elevator. And, if you were a band like Sting, I remember he even said, they asked him, when did you know you made it? And he says, when I heard them playing Walking on the Moon in an elevator, and I heard my song at the grocery store at the elevator in Muzak version. And he says, then I knew we had made it, because when they Muzak your music, then you've made it, right? And that's the thing. This is like a musicization. Can I say it that way? It's a musicization in a sense, but even worse, it's not even real musicians doing it. It's AI stealing the musical data out there in the world and then creating music. Is it even creating music? It's really just putting the data together that sounds like music that other people had already made. So it's not creating anything. But what Holly was doing was cool. She actually put her own lyrics to it, tried to figure out something that sounded fun. You know, it's kind of like you guys were saying, kind of like what was the band that you were mentioning? It kind of sounded like, kind of like, I don't know, kind of like a 90s era, kind of like Bowling for Soup kind of band or something like that. Kind of like a punk kind of a band, you know.
Yeah.
Kind of.
I would have to listen to it again.
Right. Yeah. Kind of sounded something like that. And it was meant to be fun. And so I want to use that as a bumper, but this is what I have to figure out with StreamYard. Do I have to upgrade so I can do things like bumper music and things? I guess I do.
Don't know.
I think I do, because there's no way for me to add other media assets. It only allows me one media asset, which is just this loop of this thing. That's the one thing it allows me. I used to be able to put in Johnny Beane talking with Andy.
Yeah.
It won't let me do that now. It won't let me add anything more. Only if I pay more money.
Yeah.
So it does say here video clips intro. Let's see. See if I want to do intro and outro, it says, oh, you might want to, deep dive.
You want to upgrade?
Deep dive into the upgraded thing, and if you want to do that, show other plans. Continue. Oh, continue. Let's see, what do we have to do to continue? Oh, it's only $45 a month. Yeah, so
too much. It's too much.
If I was like making money on YouTube, it would be worth it. But this is, I think, why people do memberships and do Patreon, so they can continue doing this fun thing. And so I probably will be, like I keep saying, I'm going to get membership going again. I think I will need support if I'm going to be paying like $600 a year for the ability to do this the way I think you guys kind of expect it to be. Right?
You might want to end the show, Laz. I think everybody's over at Johnny's.
Yeah, it's like only 16 people here. So until next time, you guys, everybody go over there. Laz raid into Johnny's show, right? How do I do that? Laz raid. If you haven't already, go there. And then here it is again, just in case. Go there. And yeah, I keep talking.
Peggy's on both shows.
Surprise. All right, thanks for coming, you guys. Thanks for watching, and thanks for playing along and subscribing if you're a new subscriber. And there's Michael B. Right on, Michael B. Join me on Sunday morning for we'll have to figure out how we're going to do the Sunday morning show, right, Alex?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, good
all right,
point.
until next time, you guys. See you.
Good night, everybody.
Rock on, be good or be good at it. And don't forget, the secret to tone is in your mind, but the feel comes from your heart. Put it together with musical instruments and friends, and rock on. Until next time, laters.
Laters.
Hit the button.